Okay, this is game number 2 between Turkish Trading and Alejandro, and it's Nomads. It's a Nomad start, uh, so they do have enough wood to make a town center, and I think Turkish Trading is going to make the town center here on the gold and the few trees. Red. He started in the middle here, he's trying to look for wood to make the town center, and there's almost no wood on this map. Oh my god, what a barren map! What a barren map. And the map generation is looking better for Turkish Trading. Why? Look at the gold spots from red. Gold, stone, another stone, totally exposed in the middle with nothing protecting it. And he's going to make a town center here. Not really good. Would have built a bit closer to the wood line, but yeah, not that this is really a wood line. There is wood over here on the right hand side. There's also water with some Gaia galleys. And there's a lot of wood on the left corner here for Turkish Trading. But yeah, Turkish Trading here, having the gold spawn near his wood line is so fortunate for him. His other resources, the stone and the golds, are forward and pretty open here. And this elephant might be a bit too far to lure. Meanwhile, the elephants from red, both are close by enough. Let's check. Okay, so he does see both of the elephants. And he sees the deer, he has the goats, so his food should be good. He only found one guy, already found one Gaia ship here. Of course, there's nothing really on the seas. So after he scouted everything, he can just delete that one. Let's look at Turkish Trading scouting. Okay, sees one of his elephants. He's almost found the wood line here, just not going far enough. Found his second elephant. Is that the second elephant, or is that... That's a third elephant. It's elephant number 3, because there's also one over here. So does red have 3 elephants as well? Yeah, there's an elephant number 3 over here. But also really far away. And I don't think that players are going to take all 3 of the elephants. Yeah, so red has 2 galleys. At this point he scouted all of the water, and I think he can just delete the galleys. A lot of shorefish, like a mill here, would be great to take all these shorefish. Would be a lot of extra food, and actually the water here is not too far away from red. I think if I was red, I would maybe think about making a mill to take the shorefish, or make a dock. You could make a dock here and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shorefish. That's really worth it. Really worth it. Make a dock and only 1 or 2 fishing ships to get a steady supply of food. Yeah, that could be worth it. We'll see if we see a player go for some fishing ships. Yep, there we go, building a dock. Building a dock. So yeah, map generation, the gold might be a bit bad for red, but red will have a bit of an advantage here with the fishing ships. Getting his first elephant in. Same as blue, also getting his first elephant in. Okay, so we think we discussed everything possible about this map. Now let's look at the civilizations. Spanish versus Slavs. Spanish versus Slavs. So normally you would say Spanish. Conquistadors, incredibly strong units, will be so easy to raid on this open map. So that would be great for him. Does have the stone, just enough stone for 1 castle though. So Turkish Trading should probably try to fast castle and go for conquistadors. Oh, look at this. The house block from Turkish Trading to save his villager here. Great from Turkish Trading. And then we have Slavs. Slavs, great economy. with the farms, the faster farmers. So, what could he go for scouts? I think village scouts could do a bit of laming. Oh no, Red losing a villager here to the elephants. Red losing a vill to the elephants. He didn't have loom. Yeah, that's unfortunate. He made a militia. Yeah, I didn't talk about the starting barracks. Could add in a bit militia. If Reds can find these deer, he can deny the deer. That's a lot of food that Blue would be lacking. Should delete these galleys though. Let's make 3 fishing ships maybe a bit too much. But yeah, Slavs with the faster working farmers probably should go for scouts. And then in 2 knights in the castle age. And I think he needs to be the one to go aggressive. You do not want Spanish player to get a castle up and go for conquistadors. So Alejandro scouting. Unfortunately, he hasn't scouted the base from his opponent. Should really use his militia. But I really think he should go aggressive. You really don't want to be fighting versus conquistadors on a map like this. So what could counter the conquistadors from Red here? No arbalest. Crossbows will do decent. But you need the monks, of course. I think the monks for Slav seems to be pretty strong. Redemption, favor, sanctity. They have almost all of the important upgrades that you need. And you also have the unique death orthodoxy, which gives monks extra armor. So if Turkish trading goes for conquistadors, Red could go for monks to defend and then try to counterattack with some knights. Cav archer, don't think they get good cav archers. Well, do get all the upgrades in the castle age. So castle age cav archers to raid could also be potential. Since they are faster, they can just run around, pick up villagers on the wood line. Both players advancing to the field age now. Turkish trading is on stone and he's going to wall up. Yeah, he's going for an FC into a castle. And he's just so lucky with the gold here. So if Red goes for field pressure with scouts, Blue will be able to protect himself. So many fishing ships. 6 fishing ships might be a bit too much. Let's see, do they? I cannot really select the shorefish. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 182 food. I feel like the shorefish are lasting a pretty long time here. Now going towards the woodline over here, but that's so exposed. Turkish trading almost having the resources to go for a fast castle. Meanwhile, Blue lacking the food. He's going for men-at-arms. Going for men-at-arms. Still not making any farms. Not using the faster farmers from Slavs to his advantage. He's trying to go aggressive. That's the thing he needs to do. Okay, men-at-arms. Might spot the villagers that were on the deer. No, just going to miss them. Population count, Turkish trading. 4 villagers ahead. 4 villagers ahead for Turkish trading. Now the men-at-arms. Yeah, going in on the woodline here. This is good. This is what Red reads. Red needs to delay the economy from Blue as much as possible. Blue is here in a small corner. Red needs to do pressure. Red still not up to castle age. Look at his resources, only 100 food. And Blue, yeah, Blue Almost castle age, almost enough stone for a castle of his own. Not looking too good for red here. Not looking good at all for him. So, and why is red so far behind in food? So he just has a lot on wood. He made a bit too many fishing ships in my opinion. He should have dropped down farms a lot sooner. And of course the men-at-arms costing food. The upgrades for the men-at-arms costing food. Turkish trading, yeah, okay, for bloodlines. Don't think he is planning on adding a knights. Think just bloodlines for his conquistadors. See, wheelbarrow getting in from red. Yeah, not clicking up. He's going for an archer range. So he will be adding in some archers. Go into crossbows. He's making defensive towers, probably expecting the conquistadors from blue. Okay, so far he's reacting good. Doesn't have enough stone for second castle, so maybe go on to the stone. So you can make 2 towers, because 1 tower the conquistadors could sit beneath it and snipe the villagers. Okay, forward castle will go up. Too many villagers building it. No way to deny the castle here. Oh, killing a villager there. Archer going down. Men-at-arms will go down as well. Stable coming up from red as well. He's making a bit of everything. Making a bit of everything. Don't know why he's adding in a stable, since he sees that blue, sorry, is like kind of fully walled. Trying to expand his economy, going towards another wood line, because this wood line, well, it will last for quite some time, but he really wants to prioritize getting his resources safe. Okay, red going on to stone now. On the way to castle age, getting fletching, getting stone mining. Let's see how he deals with the conquistadors. Well, he did scout this stone, this gold. Maybe go for castle of your own. Blue are going for 3 town centers. 3 town centers from blue here. Let's hope he keeps producing conquistadors. Only 2 kongs. Come on, make some more kongs. 4 kongs are enough to one-shot a villager. Well, I think 3 conquistadors are enough to one-shot a villager if all of the shots hit, but conquistadors' shots are a bit inaccurate. That's a lot of skirmishers. It's really a lot of skirmishers. I think archers maybe could have been better, because now skirmishers cost food. He's using his food on skirms when you want to be using your food on villager production. As you can see here, blue already 8 villagers in front of red. Conquistadors might find the woodline here, but they're seeing the tower and a second tower up from red just in time. So these conquistadors will not be able to hit the woodline over here. Might try to be a bit annoying and snipe the villagers from a distance. Okay, getting 1 vill, but about to lose a conquistador in return. No, the conquistador just staying alive with 10 HP. Come on, man, make some more conquistadors. Why aren't you making more conquistadors? They're so strong on this map. Another dock to make the fishing ships a bit more efficient. I can understand that decision from red. making a market as well. Okay, what should Red do? As you can see now, he's falling behind in the villager count quite a lot. 39 versus 54. He will maybe pick off both of these conquistadors. I feel like Blue should add more conquistadors. And now that he sees the skirmishers, Blue needs to add in a few knights. A few knights will completely destroy those skirmishers. That's why Red should have went for a crossbow instead, because crossbows can deal with a low amount of knights, but 2 or 3 knights could completely clean up all these skirms. But Blue, not reacting, not adding in any skirms. Instead, he is going for a mangonel. Let's look at the reaction from Turkish Trading. Red just running inside of the economy. Sniping one vill. And now the mangonel is out. Let's see how Red does versus mangonels this time. It's going to be hard for him to kill the mangonel with just skirmishers. Let's see. Oh, he's not watching. He's not watching. Red, keep watching your army. Oh my god, 2 shots. 2 shots on the skirmishers. 15 deaths for Red. Trying to run away. Come on, attack rounds. No, Red, not looking good for you, man. Doing a good job sniping some villagers while he's running away, but oh, that was so bad for him. So bad for him. Let's look at Blue now. Yeah, conquistadors just running around trying to snipe some villagers. 70 to 60 vills, so Red is kind of catching up actually. He's kind of catching up. Even though, oh, he did make it 3 town centers. He has a lot of stone. He is selling the stone, buying food. Meanwhile, Blue's economy. Yeah. Seems like both players are just moving up a bit more. Yeah, he is doing a good job keeping town centers running. Same thing for Reds. Castle. Good castle placement, protecting the gold from some conquistador raids. And another town center on the wood line here. Still has the fishing ships fishing for food. More farms coming down from Blue. Look at how many farms he has. It's a huge amount of farms. Let's go to his point of view and check the farm numbers. He has 32 farmers and soon to be even more. Another town center, 4 town centers. Yeah, it's... What should Red do here? What should Red do here? I think Blue is doing the correct response, moving up a bit more. Conquistador raids. And then try to get up to Imperial Age at a good time. But Red, what should Red be doing here? He's making skirms to protect himself versus the Kongs, but he's not really pushing in. Behind an economy, and when you're behind an economy you really want to try and do damage, because he will not be able to catch up to the villager count of Blue. I feel like he... I don't know, Slavs, they have a strong economy with the fossil working farmers, but Red, let's look at how many farmers he has. He has 19 farmers. 19 farmers for Red compared to 36 farmers from Blue. Oh, good shots. That's what he needed. 2 great shots on conquistadors there. So now Blue losing most of his army. But I feel like Red should try to be a bit more aggressive in the Castle Age and maybe go for the smush. Monks, Siege. You saw how Mangonels did first the Conquistadors here. And the monks will also be able to convert them, since the monks have more range. 9 range versus 6 range on the Conquistadors. I'm quickly going to check if the monks have redemption. I already checked it before, but I already forgot. They do have redemption. It's going for barracks now, but I think he needs to go for monks and siege. Monks and siege from Slavs will counter the army from blue at this point. Then blue will probably add in knights to counter the mangonels. Red knights to counter the siege. What? Blue! Oh my god, poor elephant. Poor elephant. What animal abuse here. The elephant did nothing wrong. And Red actually first want to click up to Imp. Even though he had so, well, like the half amount of farmers compared to Blue, he will still be the first one to click up to Imperial Age just because of the strong farm bonus from the Slavs. Blue not too far behind. What will we be going for? Full help. Help siege in Imperial Age. Good workout. Help siege, good workout. But I feel like if blue micros his conquistadors, he should be favored to win the fight versus the help and the siege. I think it will all come down to the micro between these two players. Let's see, trying to pick up some more villagers here. Look at that, 3 villagers instantly going down. Conquistadors are so strong in the Castle Age. Okay, red blue's base looking pretty secure, except maybe this left hand side. Could really use those skirmishers back at home to deal with conquistadors. Maybe send some skirms from the bottom side to trap the conquistadors in. $138 villagers for blue. That's a lot. That's a lot of villagers. Maybe a bit too much. Okay, castle in a decent position. There we go. Siege. Halberdier coming in. He's going for siege help. That's a really strong combo from the Slavs, and blue reacting to it properly by going for onagers. So onagers will counter skirmishers, will counter the rams, and could even counter the halberdiers if microed efficiently. See, elite conquistador. Elite conquistador. Let's see if Turkish trading, not adding a knight, is going to stay with conquistadors and trebuchets. Onagers. I feel like, yeah, it needs a bit of time here. Okay, luckily he has the onagers out in time, so the onagers will pick off the rams. Losing a few conquistadors there. Yeah, now red needs something to counter these onagers. Could add in a few boyars. Or, yeah, the monks. If he went with monks in the castle age, if he gets redemption, he could use the monks to convert the onagers. Still sending in cap rams, but the cap rams will just get picked off by the onagers from blue. Yeah, Yeah, I think monks could be the best thing since they also counter the conquistadors a bit. But blue already has such a high number of conquistadors. He can just micro down the monks. Knights, I don't think the knights are able to get close to these onagers with all these conquistadors protecting them. Same with the helps. As you can see, the helps cannot get close to those conquistadors. Getting absolutely destroyed. Castle down. What should red tech into next? Doesn't seem like this is going to work out for him. Turkish trading making another castle here, protecting a lot of wood and gold for him. Resources, Turkish trading a lot of food. And same for Alejandro. Both players having a lot of food, but lacking gold and wood. Siege ram is now in, but still siege rams get countered by the onagers. We need something to take out the onagers. I think bombard cannons, but I don't know if bombard cannons are available for staffs. Oh! Kill the traps! Kill the traps! Kill the trebuchets! Oh my god, no! Blue! Oh my god, that siege ram taking out 4 trebuchets. Let's look at this fight. A micro from blue taking out the trebuchets. Helps are getting close, are getting some hits in, but there's not enough halberdiers there. Blue needs to micro a lot here, needs some micro onagers, needs some micro conquistadors. So the army is a lot harder to manage for blue here. And it was a decent fight for blue. Decent fight for blue. Why do I say that? Because those trebuchets, that was so expensive. I think it was 4 or 5 trebuchets. That's so much gold. Okay, now that it's a bit waiting now, let's see if... No bombard cannons for Slavs. No bombard cannons. He might go for zone onagers to counter the onagers from blue, which seems to be what he's doing. And he's trying to make light cav to pick off the onagers. Yeah, I can understand the light cav since he has a lot of food, but as you can see, the light cavs cannot get close to the onagers because of all the conquistadors. Good shot in. Unfortunately for him, it's only mangonels. Needs to sell resources to get the gold to get the onager upgrade. There we go. Clicking onager. Now this onager from blue is a bit exposed. If he could have tried to pick it off. Just needs to buy himself a bit time until he can get the onager upgrade. Military count 48 military for red. 48 military. Quickly check over here. These are just all lumberjacks. Okay, Keystore Micro from blue is on point. He needs to add in a bit more onagers. He has them at home. Scatter point is not the greatest. He has 47 idle villagers. 47 idle villagers from blue. That's what's... Oh my... Blue! Look at all these villagers idle. These guys are trying to take the gold. And these guys who have the gold cannot drop it off. There we go, he's noticed, he's noticed. But yeah, Blue's army, sorry. He has to micro so much. He has to micro the conquistadors, he has to micro the onagers. And he doesn't have time to micro his economy as well. So maybe Red has a shot here. Red. Oh no, don't throw away your onager, your trebuchets. Let's see the micro. Come on, kill this onager, Red. There we go, finally going on 2 for 2 with the onager count. Now Red having more onagers, can push in now, just needs the more helps to spam. Turkish trading, man. 3k wood, 6k food. Now he's going for champion. Spanish champions. think there's still a good amount of gold on the map here. Let's have this gold. And there's still this gold. Red, let's look what he's taking. Only wood. 3 gold piles left for him. And the rest just wood. Okay, let's see here. Conquistador Micro versus the Onagers. There were a few helps here, which killed some Conquistadors. Don't kill your helps. Needs to make sure that you don't kill your own halberdiers with those Onagers. Still 34 idols for blue. So many idols for blue. Let's look at the micro. Good micro from red. They're picking off the onager from blue. He has the trebuchets. And he sees all the barracks coming up. He sees all the barracks coming up, so he knows that blue is transitioning into the champion line. Micro, 1 for 1. Too bad. Siege rams coming in again. And that's expensive, man. Siege rams, onagers, so expensive units. Might kill his own halberdier there, yeah. Some more friendly fire. And yeah, he did spot the barracks. And he's going for two-handed swordsman himself. So I think red, he's already always making good choices there. Of course, these players are not the pro players most of the people are used to watching. So sometimes they're lacking a bit in their micro. So many idols, man. 38 idols for red now as well. Both players having so many idle villagers. They're so focused on the fights. So focused on microing all these units. And where are the conquistadors from blue? He had so many conquistadors at one point, and now these are the only ones that remain. He's making stables on the right hand side, probably to raid the economy from red. Red going on to this gold. This is so good for him. He really needs the gold. Yeah, red's pushing in really strongly here. Really strong push from red. Resources looking quite good. He did have that one gun with his found. Let's look at blue. Oh my god, blue. 8k food and 5k woods. Blue. Come on, man. Make army. 21 army. Spam. 15 stables for all I care. 15 stables spamming and constantly spamming in light cav or SARS. But blue, yeah, it seems like he doesn't have the micro to focus on everything at once. He could sell so many resources. There we go, selling resources now. Prices. No, selling wood could still work out. Selling 100 wood will give you 49 gold. But now he's getting pushed. Red pushing in pretty hard there. Champions versus two-handed swordsman. Taking out the barracks with the trebuchet. More barracks coming up from blue. More barracks, but he's just struggling. Not queuing up any cavalry here. Come on, man. Use the resources you have. Feel like blue had a big advantage this game, but he's throwing in the way because he's not using his resources. 6k wood, 2.4k food, 2k gold. Meanwhile, red, look at red resources. Almost no gold. Using up all his food and wood. Forward siege workshop. Yeah, red's pushing in really hard here. He's 194 population versus only 130 population from blue. He's taking out all the production buildings, meaning blue cannot make any army. And now he's even pushing in on the right hand side. He's even raiding on the right hand side. Really well played from from red here. I think he's going to take the game. I think he is going to take the game here. See, more siege rams. Found the gold here. Found the gold from TurkishTrading. He does see the castle. He sees all the barracks. Sending siege to take this out. And if he takes out this corner here with the gold, then it's completely over for blue. Yeah, blue still made stables. I think he wasted all his light cav trying to go defensively and defend versus the halberdiers. Did send a few forwards. But yeah, it looks over now. It really looks over, and extremely well played from red here. This is kind of the last stand from blue. Does have more army now with 28 military, which is mostly champions. So he might be able to hold down a bit longer on the left hand side. But on the right hand side, all his wood villagers are going down. Look at the population drop. 64 villagers, 94 population. There we go. GG, well played. Yeah, red, extremely well played. So blue had an advantage for almost the entire game, but he wasn't able to push well enough. I think he should have done more damage with the Conquistador in the Castle Age, and in the end he just wasn't using his resources. And red, yeah, well played from red. Let's go to the achievements. Kill death better for blue, but the army difference 39 versus 82, so much better for red. More economy for red, even though he had less villagers. That's because of Slav's economy. With the faster working farmers, he had like half the amount of farmers compared to blue.